Hey everybody! Welcome to PsychFacts. Today, our topic is about 25 ways to beat your feelings of loneliness. Make sure to watch till the end, maybe you would find something you or your friends could try. Feeling lonely is actually so common for everyone to experience. But no matter how common, these feelings often come unexpectedly and disturb our mental depth. Sometimes this feeling can disturb us in various aspects, even the productivity and enthusiasm of life is decreased because of it. Hence, it is not uncommon for people who experience it to look so down and stressed. Although this feeling seems so trivial and natural for everyone to feel, but many people are confused and difficult to overcome. Some people even take the wrong step in overcoming it, such as drinking alcohol and using illegal drugs. Indeed, it can help, but it is only artificial and destructive. Here we will discuss all effective solutions to overcome loneliness, but before that, we first need to understand the source of the loneliness we feel, so that we more easily get solutions that are truly suitable for our conditions. How can it be lonely? The source of loneliness can vary, depending on which perspective we see it. But in general, there are several common causes why these feelings can be felt by someone. Changes in the environment due to moving schools, moving houses, or moving work locations. An illness that keeps people away from us because they don't like it or are afraid of being infected. Separated from family for a reason, whether going to school or work. Isolating yourself because of distrust or discomfort with others. This problem is commonly experienced by victims of bladder or acts of violence that ultimately choose solitude. Because they are not valued by people around. Because they are so caught up in work that they forget to interact with other people. Having an introvert personality that makes a person have a narrow social scope. Just graduated from college so friends slowly disappear and have their own busy schedules. Couples who do LDR and feel excessive miss with their partners. How to overcome loneliness? Let's get straight to the solution. Here there are 25 ways to beat your feelings of loneliness that you can choose according to your taste or needs. If you really choose to do everything, go ahead, if you can. Before starting, I suggest you save or note down the parts so that later when you or your friends feel lonely, you can apply some of these effective ways again. Have a good fight. 1. Give thanks. Loneliness is an ordinary feeling that anyone can feel at any time. Just like feelings like sad, angry, happy, surprised, disgusted, etc. All feelings that arise from the circumstances that we experience during life. The problem is, we often forget our surroundings and only focus on the feelings we feel. Like falling in love, in pain, and angry. Usually those of us who fall in love become blind all around and everything. People who are in pain no longer think of anything but the disease, and people who are angry sometimes forget to think so as not to do anything silly to their enemies. So, this feeling of loneliness is the same. We are diverted at one point of feeling so that we forget thousands of valuable things that we should be grateful for. Start seeing all the valuable things, from health, family, food, goods, achievements, beauty, strength, longevity, intelligence, etc. Look at all those precious and thankful things. Because by feeling grateful, valuable and lucky, we can escape from our loneliness, even we will understand the things we have to do for our future. 2. Engaging in hobbies. Engaging in a hobby is a very good diversion when someone has a problem. That happens because when someone is engaged in his hobby, he must be distracted from the bad feelings that exist in him, because there are things more exciting than being trapped by those feelings. You can try playing music or painting if your hobbies are those two things. Even if you do it yourself later, no problem, just do it first. Our advice: do a few hobbies, so you don't get bored because too often do one type of hobby. 3. Get out of the house. You can visit any place you want. You can go to your campus if you are in college, to school if you are still in school, to the nearest bookstore, to the shopping center, to the fields, to the garden, or to the nearest tourist attractions. You can do this alone if no one wants to accompany you. It's okay, later when you find a new atmosphere, you will feel more refreshed and your emotions become calmer. You will also be able to meet other people who will certainly give you a new feeling. All you have to do is just leave the house, even if it's just around the house, that's okay. 4. Visiting old friends. The presence of other people is very important to stimulate emotions and soul. That's the importance of friendship. Our souls become fresh and our passions increase. So naturally, if someone who has no friends will be so depressed and stressed. But do not worry, one thing that can certainly be done by everyone in overcoming loneliness is by connecting friendship strings with old friends. However lonely and alone a person is, he or she must have an old friend who was once close to him, whether it's school friends, coworkers, roommates, friends in an organization, or even friends hanging out. All of them are friends. So now, visit them to overcome that loneliness. If you don't like crowds, you can choose one of them that you think is closest to you. 5. Traveling. You just need to replace the atmosphere you feel every day with a new atmosphere. You can start waking up tomorrow morning and walking around your neighborhood, if possible in a cool place while enjoying the morning atmosphere. You can also take your bike now if you have and start pedaling around the city or around the village. The point is you don't stand still and keep moving while enjoying the atmosphere. 6. Read a book. There are so many things that one can get from reading a book, ranging from knowledge, thoughts, passion, even feelings of anger and rage. You can imagine how much stimulation your brain and emotions can get just by reading, so it is certain that this method can be very helpful in overcoming your loneliness. You can start by reading a light book like a romance novel. If you don't have it, you can download the e-book or by reading online stories on the internet. If you don't like novels, you can try reading comics or manga instead. Reading heavy and thick books like Tolstoy's Book of War and Peace is also no problem, depending on your taste. The important thing is you start reading. 7. Watch a movie. Just like books, watching movies will also give you a variety of new feelings and thoughts, so later the bad feelings in you will be defeated with new feelings from watching movies. I suggest that you watch movies that you have never watched before so that your curiosity and surprise will be even greater. If you are aged 18 years and over, you should watch a film that has a slight smell of drama or action so that your emotions are more stirred. So it is not wrong if watching this film is effective enough to overcome loneliness. 8. Cleaning the house or private vehicle. The next way to overcome the loneliness is to keep yourself busy cleaning up your place of residence. Look around you. Is your environment now messy and dirty? Are there a lot of used drinks or snacks that haven't been cleaned? Or are there blankets and pillows that haven't been trimmed yet? Raise your legs now and do everything. Also clean your yard, your personal vehicle, dirty dishes in the kitchen, dusty fan, ceiling covered with cobwebs, scattered books, and dusty electronics. What are you waiting for? Do it. I make sure you will not feel lonely anymore. Doing those jobs will help you increase your enthusiasm for life and happiness because of the increase in endorphins in the brain. Oh, one more thing, if you can also water plants in your house and clean the cats, rabbits or birds that you have. After everything's sorted out, I'll make sure you feel better. 9. Changing the location of items in the house. If you can get back to work. But this time you have to change the home decoration by changing the position of objects in your home. This will add a new atmosphere in your home. As a result, you will feel more refreshed with the new scenery and atmosphere. You can start by changing the position of the bed, wardrobe, bookshelves, study table, and TV in your home. The best way, but a little inconvenient, is to change the color of your home paint to be brighter and more diverse. Make sure you feel comfortable and feel like you are in a different environment because of it. Guaranteed, your loneliness will disappear. Even by 2 factors: first, because you exercise a little and are busy thinking and moving; secondly, because of the new atmosphere that your feelings receive when the results are seen. 10. Jogging. There is no doubt about this part. Not only overcoming your loneliness, your physical and mental health is also enhanced by this jogging. That means when you do jogging, you will increase your motivation for life, your passion for life, and your fitness. It is very common to know that when people jog, endorphins, which are happiness hormones, will be significantly increased. The result, you will feel happier after jogging. One more thing, jogging can also improve the body's metabolism, which makes you more restful while sleeping. 11. Go shopping. This is usually the most effective choice for overcoming your loneliness if you are a woman, but you men can also do it if you want. You can go out and buy books, clothes, cosmetics, electronics, etc. Make sure you buy things that will keep you busy choosing and thinking. You will definitely feel more refreshed and excited after doing it. That's because you will have new items to enjoy. 12. Looking for pets. Humans cannot be with you for 24 hours, yes, unless you are married or have friends who are so close, or maybe have a brother or sister who is very sticky with you. But if you don't have all that, you can find a pet to fill your loneliness. Their presence and funny behavior will help you feel better. If you want, you can also invite them to play and joke to fill your free time. For the type of animal that you like, it depends on your taste, as long as you have it. 13. Working. When you work, your focus and concentration will definitely be taken entirely by your work. As a result, you will become too busy thinking about your problem. Make your work serious and have clear goals in it. However, if the source of your loneliness is because you work too often, you can use the other alternatives in this article. In a situation like that, not that you managed to eliminate your pain, you actually added stress and dizziness. 14. Cooking and experimenting to make new dishes. For mothers or women, or even for men to try this one solution. I suggest not to cook things that you are good at. Try to be creative and try to cook new dishes. You can search on Google or watch YouTube and start trying to cook new dishes. It would be far better if you just experiment so that your brain and emotions are more drained and stimulated. 15. Looking for a new hobby. This is the most fun thing for me, which is looking for a new hobby. There are so many types of hobbies that one can engage in. From now on, look for one of those hobbies that you have never done before. Doing this new hobby will certainly make you so busy, so there's no time to think about anything else. 16. Meet new people. If you feel bored with just the same friends and your problem is not solved just by meeting them, then you should start trying to meet new people to talk to. You can try to find it in various places. If you want to meet someone who you can talk to about books and writing, you can go to the library or bookstore, and if you want to talk about sports, then go to the gym or a field close to your location. The main thing is you start trying to approach them, whoever they are. Don't be afraid or doubt, everyone will be nice if they are comfortable with someone. That will not only make your loneliness disappear, but will also create new business opportunities for you. 17. Hang out in the cafe. If you feel you have no friends and feel bored with your pain, you can try to overcome them by visiting the nearest cafe and ordering drinks or food. You don't need to bring friends or girlfriends if you don't want to, you just need to go there alone and start enjoying the crowded atmosphere. This crowded situation will later make your passion increase. You can order coffee, read books, and listen to music that you like there. You can also try to find new friends if you want. It all depends on you, for sure you have to go there first, and try to enjoy it. 18. Looking for a community. Maybe the loneliness that you feel arises due to the feeling of saturation due to monotonous activities every day. One option you can take to add to your activities every day is by doing activities in the community. There you will meet various types of new people who you have not met before. You will also be faced with various problems from the activities that are held, so there is no reason for you to feel lonely afterwards. You can search for communities in your city. You can also search for communities based on your interests and hobbies on social media. Joining a sports club can also be a good choice. To be sure, you should be able to actively participate there, and can be useful for others. 19. Meditating. Meditation is a process of training focusing the mind to create a sense of calm in the heart. There are so many benefits of this meditation, but overall, meditation is very beneficial for improving emotional health. When you meditate, you will practice controlling your emotions. You will be able to relieve stress and body pressure later. Because loneliness is an emotional problem and meditation is an exercise in controlling emotions, then meditation is certainly very suitable for overcoming it. So start meditating now so that your heart and mind are healthier. 20. Calling a loved one. If you are far from your loved ones, whether it's family or lovers, you can try to contact them to feel your feelings. Loneliness can also arise due to the absence of people we know around us, so by calling a loved one and sharing your daily life with them, you will feel better. You can also ask them about various things related to your problem. Who knows, you will get the solution you need for your life. 21. Write a journal. This is a very useful part for me. Not only is it lonely, but there are so many feelings that can be channeled through writing in a journal. You can talk about your problems there by writing them all down. About what you feel, what you want, what you need, and what you aspire to. You also, if you want, can write a list of these solutions in the journal so that you find it easier later if you need. You can also start developing future plans in your journal. About everything you will do to achieve your goals. The most effective thing is that you write about the problem you are feeling right now. You can start by writing a list from your source. Then after that you can find the most effective solution to the problem. Maybe later you can even find your own solution that really fits. 22. Gather with family. The possibility of loneliness that you feel now arises due to the lack of interaction that you do with your family. Remember, interaction is very important to increase the passion and motivation of life. If you have never even sat down with your family in a day, surely you will feel stressed. From now on, multiply get together with family, whether it's for small talk, watching TV, telling stories, or just to eat together. To be sure, the more often you gather with your family at home, the happier you are in your life. 23. Play a new game. Are you trying to overcome your loneliness by playing the same game? Your mood is not good right now, so I think you will only suffer a losing streak. Start looking for new, more interesting games. Being stuck in a game that's all will make you bored and even more stressed because you keep losing. You can find articles about interesting games on Google. You can also search randomly on the Play Store or on a website that you like. 24. Stay away from your gadget. I think the source of your loneliness is this. You are too trapped in your own world. Every day you spend just playing gadgets and gadgets. Just woke up looking for a gadget or cell phone. If you just sleep off of it, how is it not quiet? We really need social interaction. That is our nature as humans. But if every day we spend playing with gadgets, we'll certainly lose close friends and even family so unwilling to say hello. So how to overcome it? By moving away from your gadget. From now on, play less gadgets. Begin to multiply outside activities and interact with others. It is much better for your life going forward. If you work using your gadget, you only need to reduce the capacity to use it every day, no need to stop. 25. Change your mindset. Can't one change a feeling of loneliness that is felt into a comfortable feeling of solitude? Make no mistake, there are many people who are actually far more comfortable in their solitude. They understand that there are many useful things to do when alone, so they don't feel lonely but instead seek and enjoy solitude. Try to make your loneliness into a profitable solitude. Is not solitude the greatest opportunity for someone to develop independently? Is not by yourself, people will become more focused when doing things they consider important. So, now try not to focus on those feelings, but think about the benefits that come from that lonely condition. After you get that mindset, start fighting for things that you think are important in your life. Honestly, solitude is not a big problem if we understand how to change the mindset and turn it into a motivational life. Even successful people often try to find solitude to be more advanced. If you find this video is useful, share it to your friends and press the thumbs up button. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos like this and much more. Check out my playlist and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.